Happy New Year! This week, our New York Times read-along guest is Tanner Curtis, photo editor at the New York Times. He's an editor with the Style section and served as co-editor for the 2022 Year in Pictures. The Year in Pictures was in the January 1st print edition of the Sunday New York Times. Neil Parekh will be the guest host. From the story behind the story, written by Terrence McGinley. In September, the New York Times' photo editors, Jeffrey Henson Scales and Tanner Curtis, broke from their regular jobs to work on the Year in Pictures, a review of news photography that the Times publishes every year. Photographers with the Times file 10,000 to 15,000 pictures a month. Mr. Scales and Mr. Curtis looked at nearly all of them. Going one quarter of the year at a time, they pulled 500 to 700 pictures for each month. Then they culled those groups down to 100. That's when the hardest part starts, Mr. Curtis said. You have to think about which news events are important, which pictures are most important, which pictures are most interesting, which pictures are most representative of the New York Times' body of work. Tanner Curtis will be our guest. In addition to the Year in Pictures, we'll also get his insights on this week's Style section. Sri Srinivasan is our host. I am the executive producer and occasional guest host, Neil Parekh. Paula Kiger helps produce the show, engaging with the audience on Facebook and LinkedIn. The show is produced by Digimentors. We produce high-quality virtual and hybrid events for organizations big and small around the world. We also do social and digital consulting, training, and workshops. Again, Tanner Curtis is our guest. He's a photo editor at the New York Times and was co-editor of the 2022 Year in Pictures, live on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and our Digimentors website.